Snowy Egret interacts with double-crested cormorants. Who benefits? This was done on July 13th, 2025. This is part of my YouTube Field Notes series for Mason Regional Park. Previous YouTubes were Buick's Wren bathing in dust and gravel, 2 cormorant species, neotropic and double-crested, and how to tell them apart and some food of double-crested. And then this third one on snowy egrets and double-crested cormorants. Here's a map you can download from the internet showing the main features of the park. Mason Regional Park is found in the city of Irvine, Orange County, California. So you're a naturalist in the park and see something interesting in the field. Let's document it. And that's what I have done with these videos and photographs. Here's what I saw on July 13th, 2025, early in the morning at Mason Park. All videos and photos were taken with a Nikon B700 camera, it's a zoom camera, handheld from 7 to 8 a.m. I'm showing you this video. Oh, look at the cormorant. Look at the snowy egret following it on land. Ate something there. Seems to know when the cormorant is going to surface. An online search found a few references to this foraging interaction between snowy egrets and double-crested cormorants. So this isn't the first time that someone has seen this behavior. Apparently, the snowy egret, following the foraging double-crested cormorants, is benefiting from the situation. The feeding opportunities for the egret increased, obviously, but what do the cormorants get out of it? If one species benefits and the other receives no benefit or harm, biologists call that commensalism. If both benefit, we call it mutualism. So what is it? Is it one or the other? The foraging behavior of the snowy egret certainly is changed by the location of the foraging cormorants. First, some photos showing the egret moved closer to the cormorants when they reached the rock edges of the lake. Then a video showing the egret running along the lake edge, keeping contact with the cormorants, and then jumping in. So the first, there can be 3 slides here. The cormorants are going to come in a synchronized foraging group, and they're approaching the rock ledge. That's where that water starts to look rough. I watched the snowy egret that was below me. You can just see it there. And then when the cormorants reached the rock, the snowy egret took off, flew over there. And you can see it landing there on the rock and then interacting with the cormorant. Here's a video of the egret keeping up with the cormorants on the edge. I don't think I've ever seen a snowy egret run that fast. I stopped recording this segment when the video scene went out of focus and immediately resumed recording another segment that was in focus. Remember, this is all being handheld, not on a tripod. Getting pretty good at that. That's when it went out of focus. And so I immediately set up a new recording segment. Up, ate something. We'll take a look at that frame. I think it's not as agile once it's in the water, obviously. It's still being surrounded by cormorants. You'll see some more action in a second. Didn't think that it was so shallow around the edge of the lake. Probably a safety feature. It doesn't look from my field observations that the foraging paths of the cormorant are impacted by the location of the egret. Perhaps, and this is pure speculation, a possible benefit for the cormorant having the egret active nearby is that it increases the confusion of their aquatic prey, making them easier to detect and consume, both really for the egret and for the cormorant. I think it unlikely but still possible that the egret is picking up discarded pieces of the cormorant's prey. The cormorant from one video frame, that cormorant that ate that item, appears to have captured a small fish, which however was then swallowed whole. Perhaps it was a mosquito fish. So here is a frame, and I'm going to zoom in. And I think that looks fishy to me. I hope you enjoyed our quality time on this short virtual field trip to Mason Park. I'll end the video with the same title, but a different photo. So this is another of my JDW talks. I have YouTube talks on. Half of them are on genealogy topics, census resources, Ellis Island, immigration, and naturalization. I have the other half on natural history topics, virtual birding field trips, birding optics, things about binoculars, how to use them, how to adjust them, spotting scopes, etc., California birds. And also some unusual sorts of YouTube videos on novelty zithers, biology songs, and IKEA daybed disassembly. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you stay tuned and subscribe to future Mason Regional Park short topics. Bye-bye.